Are thousands of women undergoing cesarean deliveries because they need them or because the system profits from them? The numbers are raising serious concerns. The World Health Organization says population level cesarean section, the entire population level cesarean section rates should ideally remain between 10 to 15%. However, according to the latest National Family Health Survey, India stands at 27.2%. In urban India, the rate has climbed to 33.3%. But the real story in the gap is also between the public and the private healthcare. In government hospitals, the cesarean rate is 16.9%. In private hospitals, it is a staggering 54.1%. That means more than 1 out of every 2 deliveries in India's private healthcare sector is now a major surgery. And in some states, the numbers are even more dramatic. Telangana tops the chart at 62.2%. Andhra Pradesh stands at 52.2%. Karnataka has witnessed one of the sharpest increases in the country, with private hospitals reporting cesarean rates of nearly 64%. A basic question remains: are doctors and hospitals increasingly choosing surgery over natural childbirth? Or are women making informed choices? Cesarean C-sections, in fact, save lives when medically necessary. They are among the most important interventions in modern obstetric care. But when rates climb far beyond global benchmarks, questions must be asked. Is this patient welfare or profit-driven medicine? And if more than half of all the births in private hospitals are surgical, can anyone still claim that this is merely a matter of clinical necessity? Dr. Ranjana Sharma joins us. She's a senior consultant, gynecology, Apollo Hospital. Professor Dr. Sanjeev Bagai joins us, Padma Shri chairman, Nephron Clinics and founder for Xenon. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Well, Dr. Ranjana, let's just straight go to you first. What do you make out of this data? Very, very interesting data. Some may say very concerning data, but how does a gynecologist look at this?
As you said, the cesarean section rate is as high as 60 to 70 to 80% in some states. So that is worrying, as it's worrying to everybody. And at the same time, we know the cesarean sections are life-saving procedures,
Yeah.
can save lives of mothers and babies, right? So I think it is 10 to 15%. We actually don't know if this is the right figure and why we should stick to this 10 to 15%.
Sure.
But yes, we should look into unnecessary cesarean sections, if you say, right? So cesarean sections, the rate is increasing for many obvious reasons. We should, you know, at least mention these reasons.
Sure, please. That's why
Women
we've called you,
are
ma'am. What do you think is the reason why these are increasing?
Yeah, so I think, the where I work at Indraprastha Apollo Hospital, and where we have better educated, uh, non-poor uh, women, and you see what we see in them, they are the mothers, first-time mothers are more elderly, and when they are more elderly, they have more comorbidities. Like they are more likely to be more obese, they are more likely to be having diabetes, high blood pressure, and they have undergone in vitro fertilization, IVF pregnancies. All these medical problems increase their risk of a pregnancy and delivery. And they are more likely to have more risks during pregnancy and during delivery. So I think, when you come across women like that, you are likely to have a higher rate of cesarean section than the general hospitals, right? So that's one thing. Then coming to, causing the putting all the blame to doctors, you see, I think there has been a study in from Madras IIT, and they studied, they said yes, in private hospitals, the risk of having a cesarean section is 4 times higher. But if you see, a private hospital in Chhattisgarh has 10 times higher risk of giving a cesarean section to a woman than a private hospital in Tamil Nadu, which has only 3 times higher risk. Right. So why is that? Those areas do not have skilled obstetricians. So when a patient, you are looking after a woman, and you promise a safe delivery, safe when the baby and the mother both are safe toward after delivery, then it's the obstetrician's responsibility to make it safe. If she or he doesn't feel competent enough to have a vaginal delivery, or getting stuck in the second stage and then doing a cesarean section, when the risk to the mother is much, much higher, and to the baby as well, and she is not confident in doing a vaginal delivery by doing a forceps or a cesarean or a
You know,
ventouse, then she is more likely to offer cesarean section to a woman.
Dr.
And
Ranjana, this is not about a blame game. This is not about a
yeah,
blame game. This is not all doctors are evil, all hospitals are evil. That's not the discourse. That's not the discussion here. But it's interesting because, how is a woman more comfortable with something that's invasive, with an operation that one has to go through,
so I
and
should
not
tell you,
comfortable with something that, quote unquote, many would say is a natural process? Many would say
yeah.
even a surgical delivery is a natural birth, so therefore don't call it, don't call the traditional way of doing it only as natural. But a simple question, is this more to
Yeah.
do with narratives? Is this more to do with conversations? Is this more how it's coming out in public? It's also about movies, when you
Absolutely.
have people
Yeah.
delivering. I remember there was a time in movies when people would be delivering and they'll be screaming on screen. And you have kids who are seeing it
Yeah.
and it goes into their psyche. Dr. Bagai, how do you really look at
No,
this?
can I just
Yes, Dr. Anjana.
comment on this one? You see, you're absolutely right. But here, when a woman has, see, I'm in favor of normal vaginal delivery, and I really use those 9 months when the patient is with a woman with me. She starts right from the beginning. She says, she would not have a normal delivery. She'll have a cesarean section. But I have plenty of opportunity to, you know educate her and make her aware what are the risks of a cesarean section, why I'm recommending her a normal delivery. At least try. If it doesn't happen, you are in a safe environment, and you will have a cesarean section if
So you are
needed.
saying there are women who come and instead of waiting to see what you suggest, they themselves would want to
Lots of
have.
them, lots of them. They do not want to undergo labor pains. Do they think there is a lot of risk? They do not want any cut in the down below. All these things
But I
they
think a
they
cesarean
give them
can leave a far
anxiety.
bigger cut. But Dr. Bagai, sure, how would you respond to what we are discussing at this point?
Hi, good evening. So, strictly speaking, four quick points. One is the risk of cesareans in terms of overall risk of the surgery itself is far greater than a normal vaginal delivery. Having said that, the percentage of ladies who are going into the first childbirth is at a later age. There
True.
may be complications of hypertension, gestational diabetes. There may be risk to the fetus of decreasing fetal heart rate and so on. So the medical indications are very, very clear. That's acceptable and fine. But my limited take on this is if, forget what WHO says, because I don't trust WHO or wee bit. The real issue is that if you are having a 21% national average of an overall cesarean rate in India, but 47 in private and 14% in government, that is an issue. The difference of discrepancy cannot be explained primarily as an educated patient or a high socioeconomic strata patient saying I want an elective cesarean. There are commercials involved in it. Anyone who says there are no commercials involved in it are turning a blind eye. I have said this for a very long time. Let all medical institutions publish their clinical data in terms of performance, clinical performance. Point number one. Point number two, like you have a balance sheet which is audited, the clinical results of every hospital must be audited and made public. Let the public take an educated decision. Under any set of circumstances in 2026, I do not believe a cesarean in private, which is happening, mind you, as per 3 days back, because I get patients and I see the bills, spending 8 to 8.5 lakh rupees for a delivery of cesarean with 2.5 to 3 days stay is unjustified. It is illogical. It is irrational. You have to raise an eyebrow as to what is happening. Last point is there has to be rationalization of pricing in private healthcare. Over to you.